What's up, guys? Our favorite day of the week is finally here. It's time to go hunting for some Blu-rays. The big new releases are Black Widow, Shawshank Redemption, and Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter on 4K. I think I'm going to hold off on that one, but I am seeking out Black Widow and Shawshank Redemption Steelbooks. I'm headed up to the Best Buy location I went to last week because I had a lot of luck there. Most likely going to hit up Walmart and, of course, the Target. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Here we go. Location number one is Best Buy. In the new releases at Best Buy, we've got Shawshank Redemption right at the top, 4K as well as 4K Steelbook. Still have 4K copies of Rear Window, all sold out of the Steelbook. We still have Quiet Place Part 2. I am so surprised that that did not sell out right away. Such a fantastic movie. We have Mortal Kombat. We have the Mortal Kombat Legends from a couple of weeks ago. We still have a few copies of The Thing on 4K, about 3 copies, I believe. Vertigo is still here, 1 copy of the Steelbook as well as the 4K. SpongeBob, Tom and Jerry, blah, blah, blah. But where is Black Widow? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere. So let's go around to the other side, take a little tour. So we still have The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard as well as the first movie on Steelbook as well as regular Blu-ray 4K. Here is Boss Baby Family Business on 4K and regular Blu-ray. We have Zola on Blu-ray, only $15.99. Maybe I'll read the back of that. If it sounds interesting, I'll pick it up. We have In the Heights, Habit, Those Who Wish Me Dead. Still have copies of Justice League from last week, a ton of Blu-ray, and a lot of 4Ks as well. Pretty impressive. The Conjuring 3. But I'm not seeing any Black Widow, like nothing at all. So let me go in the back section to see if I can find anything. I'm getting a little nervous, guys. In the back section of the new releases, there she is. They are hiding her in the back for some reason. I don't know why, but pretty much every single format that you want. So we have DVD for $19.99. We have the Red Line Blu-ray. Now, I'm not sure how OCD collectors are going to feel about this because all of our Blu-rays are blue. And then you're going to have a red. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. I don't know. That would drive me crazy. But that is $24.99. I'm not going for that one. We do have the 4K. I do like this cover. It is a nice cover for $29.99. But that is the one I'm going for, the Black Widow Steelbook. I actually predicted that it was going to look like this with ScarJo on the front and Florence Pugh on the back. So I'm definitely picking this one up for the collection. It's a no-brainer. Then we have the new Bruce Willis Out of Death. I'm not picking that up. I don't know. Every single movie he does straight to Blu-ray, I'm predicting is really bad because of Midnight in the Switchgrass. But let me know if you guys pick it up, if it's any good. Still got Godzilla vs. Kong and the Star Trek 4 movie collection from last week. A Quiet Place Part 2 on 4K is still here. Ugh, that's the movie I was talking about, Midnight in the Switchgrass. So bad, so bad. But here we have Hansel and Gretel on 4K. It's actually $19.99, but I'm still going to wait on it. I'm going to wait for a sale for Black Friday or possibly just a random sale down to like maybe $13.99, something like that. Here is Mayor of Easttown for $18.99. It is on DVD. I'm actually surprised I don't have the Blu-ray here. Here's that movie Catch the Bullet that I mentioned in What's New for Blue. I think that's pretty much it for the new releases that I mentioned. They still have copies of Fear of the Walking Dead and Profile. They still got Great White and The Gateway, Occupation Rainfall, Finding You. These movies from a few weeks ago, Riders of Justice, Stay Out of the Attic, Discovery of Witches Season 2. That's pretty much it, but I made my goal. I found the 2 things that I wanted for today, so anything else is just gravy. Well, that was easy. Found everything I wanted within the first 10 minutes of walking into the store. I got to admit, I was a little nervous when I didn't see Black Widow right up front with the new releases, but that's okay. She was tucked in the back. Plenty of copies, but only 2 Steelbooks, and I managed to grab one of them. Always show up early at opening if you want those Steelbooks. But let's move on with our Blu-ray trip today, and let's go to Walmart and see what they got. Location number 2 behind those trees is Walmart. Let's see what wacky titles we could find today. And the new releases at Walmart, so they do have Black Widow right at the top, 4K. That red Blu-ray would drive me crazy, and also the DVD. They also have plenty of Boss Baby options. They have the 4K, the Blu-ray, They have, I believe that's DVD. Then they have this exclusive limited edition gift set. It includes a 63-piece puzzle, so that's pretty cool if you wanted to give that to a gift for somebody. Then they do have the 2-movie collection on Blu-ray as well as DVD. So if you're looking for Boss Baby, then come to Walmart because they will have you covered. They also have Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, plenty of copies of that. Peter Rabbit 2, Spirit Untamed. They have Mortal Kombat. Let's see what's on the end caps here. They still have Those Who Wish Me Dead on DVD. There's the Bruce Willis movie. And they also have Masquerade. That is a brand new title that I featured in What's New for Blue yesterday. And Mayor of Easttown is at the bottom. And let's go and see what's on the other side. They do have Catch the Bullet on Blu-ray, Crazy Fist on DVD, as well as Zola. In the middle aisle, that usually has the wacky new releases. I've kind of been going over things. So we do have Shadowland. I didn't know this one was coming out today. I read the back of it. It's like a kidnapping movie. It actually sounded pretty interesting, but I'm not going to pick it up today. Maybe next week or the last week, because there aren't really a lot of new releases the last week of September, so I'm probably going to wait on that. We also have this ridiculous title down here called Shimmer, a light so bright it kills on sight. If your tagline rhymes like that, I cannot take you seriously. This movie sounds absolutely ridiculous. We also have Synapse, The Future is a Memory. Okay, sure, no problem. Also moving on to the middle, these are kind of the new releases, the bigger new releases that we've been seeing again and again. They have Little Things, Voyagers, Justice Society, World War II, all of the Saw movies on DVD still, Die in a Gunfight. Should I pick up Die in a Gunfight? Probably not. I was just curious what anyone thought about that movie. Let me know down below in the comments. Chaos Walking. I believe Chaos Walking is now on Amazon Prime. So if you guys were curious about it, you can watch it over there. I'm probably going to do that because I want to see how bad it is. Other new releases, they still have Wraith, Rogue Hostage, Shark Huntress. I did see this one, Seagull. Is that about like a deadly seagull or something? Tony, Dave, and Mid-Level Media, just letting you guys know, Seagull is here. Sunset Over the Killing Fields, A Father's Legacy. Midnight in the Switchgrass. Don't pick up that movie. Please, guys, don't pick up that movie. Dream Builders. Help, I Shrunk My Friends. Absolutely ridiculous. We have a new V.C. Andrews title, but I think I featured that before. Resurrection, Take Back, Habit, all the movies we've been seeing. Jurassic Hunt, the ever-famous Claw movie, Mount Adams, No Man's Land, Fire. Really not any crazy, wacky titles. I don't know, we're kind of light on them this week. And then pretty much everything else is what we've been seeing. Soul's still here, Monster Hunter, Trolls. So I think I'm all set here, and I'm just gonna move on to the Target because the Target is always calling. So going into Walmart, they did have new releases. They had Black Widow and Boss Baby, however, no Shawshank Redemption. But the biggest letdown was wacky Walmart titles. That's what they're known for. They didn't really have a lot of them available this week. Maybe they're saving it for October, for Halloween month, for really crazy, outrageous titles. I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to be in the next month or so. But we're off to our last location, which is Target. We gotta hit up the Target because we gotta see that Black Widow gallery book. Last stop of the day is the Target. We're going into Target. We're going into Target. In the new releases here at Target, they do have the Black Widow special gallery book, whatever you want to call it. So that is what it looks like. Limited edition filmmaker book, so that could be pretty interesting, and that is $34.99, as well as the 4K. And that odd looking red Blu-ray, I just can't get over that. Black Widow also on DVD for $19.99. They have Justice League DVD for $19.99. Still have the complete 4th season of Young Sheldon on DVD. They do have Boss Baby, Blu-ray, DVD, as well as the 2-movie collection and the 4K. Boss Baby is everywhere today. It is really ruling. In the Heights is still available, 4K for $29.99, as well as the Blu-ray for $24.99, as well as the DVD for $19.99. It never fails. Every single time I want to film, a cart goes by. We also have Mayor of Easttown on DVD for $19.99. They still have The Conjuring 3 on 4K, as well as the 3-film collection on Blu-ray, Out of Death and Zola. In the middle aisle, they're having an Avenger and DC sale. So the 4-movie collection for the Avengers is down to $44.99 from $55. Avengers Endgame, if you don't have it already, is down to $15. The DVD is $9.99. Wonder Woman 1984 and the DVD, Blu-ray and DVD are both $13. If you don't have the Blu-ray yet, original price $24.99, so you might want to take advantage of the sale of the $13. I think that's cheap enough to get it if you don't really want to pay the full price. We have the Captain America 3-movie collection down $10 to $29.99, and then Guardians of the Galaxy is $14.99. Target is still having some sales on movies like they were last week, so I want to really quickly mention them. So they still have Chaos Walking Blu-ray for $15. However, I believe that's on Amazon Prime, like I mentioned earlier. So you might want to save money there if you have Amazon Prime and check it out. The Courier is still $15. Some of you mentioned that's a pretty decent movie. However, I think titles that I'm unsure about, I'm going to wait for Black Friday. That's when I'm going to pick them up at really low prices. We have The Marksman for $15 on Blu-ray. Judas and the Black Messiah is still $14.99, as well as The Little Things and News of the World. Rocky Horror Picture Show is still $10, as well as Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is at $15. The Game of Thrones set is still on sale, so it's good to know. We also have Tenet. Tenet on Blu-ray is still $14.99. Extremely successful Blu-ray hunting trip today. I got exactly what I wanted and a little something from Target that's totally unexpected, and I can't wait to show you. But let's get into what I got today really quickly. Of course, Black Widow. I'm a Marvel girl through and through, and this was an absolute must to put on my list. Now, I've seen this movie about 10 times because I did go see it in the theater one time, but then I also bought it on Disney Plus Premier Access, and I've watched it time and time again. I enjoy the movie. I know it has a lot of haters, and I can understand the lack of villain and everything like that, but I enjoyed this movie. So this absolutely had to go in the collection. And then also, my other must-have Steelbook, The Shawshank Redemption. This is one of those movies, I think it's a staple. It's a must-have for any collector's movie collection to have. You need to have The Shawshank Redemption. Now, I did have the Blu-ray, but I did want to upgrade to the 4K. It's not the best-looking Steelbook, but I prefer Steelbook. So obviously, I went with the Steelbook. Now, what is the little surprise? The little surprise that I got at Target. Now, I was scoping out in the movie section, didn't see anything that I wanted or titles I can wait on, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw a Funko Pop. Now, I stopped collecting Funko Pops because I was really going broke with those. But this was, I believe, $17.99. It's one of those Pop Series collector's Pops. It's Captain America of the Avengers, obviously. And it's only a Target exclusive, and it's one of those like the fancy Batman Pops, the four collection that I got at Target. Same thing. It's in that nice plastic case, so I don't have to worry about damage. But I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought considering this week was a light week, I might as well pick it up. So that is everything that I bought on my outing today. But the big question is, what did you find when you went out today? Did you find Black Widow, Shawshank, Boss Baby? Let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.